Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Most importantly, don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. That way, we're encouraged to put out more reliable and authentic news. And also, YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly, which saw the sudden removal of Speaker Mudashiru Obasa on January 13, 2025, has thrown the state political landscape into turmoil, with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu now facing growing pressure. Newsroom Nigeria recalled that Obasa, a dominant figure in Lagos politics, was ousted by 36 out of the 40 lawmakers over allegations of financial misappropriation, high-handedness, and despotic tendencies. The removal has sparked tensions within the state's political establishment, with some sources who spoke with Vanguard indicating that the governor's future may be at risk due to his involvement in the matter. Following Obasa'S impeachment, Mojisola Meranda was appointed as the new Speaker of the Lagos Assembly. However, the events surrounding Obasa'S removal have shaken the political foundation of the state, with some questioning the governor's handling of a crisis. Sources close to the ongoing development have indicated that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's position is increasingly precarious. There are growing calls for him to resign over his perceived handling of the assembly crisis. The unfolding scenario presents a significant shift in the political structure of Lagos State, with permutations suggesting that if Sanwo-Olu steps down, his deputy, Obafemi Hamzat, could take over and complete the governor's term. This shift could also pave the way for a new political figure, Seyi Tinubu, the son of President Bola Tinubu, to potentially take the reins as governor in 2027, further complicating the dynamics within the ruling party. Meanwhile, the alternate chairman of the Renaissance Patriots Foundation, Major General Tajuddin Olariwaju, retired, has weighed in on the situation, advising Governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu to be cautious. Olariwaju noted that Obasa has emerged as the new political leader of All Progressive Congress APC in Lagos, positioning himself as a key power broker. Olariwaju's comments suggest that Sanwo-Olu might find himself outmaneuvered by Obasa'S newfound influence, particularly in light of recent actions by Abuja leadership. He said, "We saw a leader intervening in a matter arising from the legislative process in the state. At the end of the resolution, an indigene who won a legitimate election as Madam Speaker was forced to step down and be replaced. In the meantime, I can tell Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to watch his back, because he is more possibly going to be the victim of this whole scenario, whereby the Abuja action, Obasa has now been crowned as leader of APC in Lagos, holding brief for the leader who is currently occupied with nation's assignment in Abuja." What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. I think that it's so sad that Obasa opened his eye like this. Pardon me, Sanwo-Olu. Pardon me, guys. Sanwo-Olu opened his eyes like this, and Obasa took over from him as the leader. How can you be a governor of a state? The governor of a state is supposed to be the political leader of that state. So I don't know how this did not, for sure. Let me just assure you that this did not happen overnight. This surely did not happen overnight. Obasa has been the leader for quite a while, especially also considering the fact that Sanwo-Olu's deputy is not even helping the matter. Hamzat. Both him and his deputy are both gentlemen. They love to do things by the book. They love to, follow due process. They are very gentlemen, which is good. It's good. It's good to follow the books and all of that. But it's also very good to be strategic. You should be strategic. You are in politics. I don't even know what Sanwo-Olu's background is. I do not think that he has been in politics for that long. Maybe he does not have much experience, like the likes of Obasa, who has, according to him, he said he has been following Tinubu. Immediately he finished secondary school, he has been, following Tinubu and, he had made Tinubu his mentor. So you can tell that he knows about these things. He knows about politics. He knows how to draw people to him. And with his reinstatement, it just made him more popular. And a lot more people have realized that, look, if you want to win in Lagos politics, you have to align with Obasa, not Sanwo-Olu, because Sanwo-Olu is just a governor, but he does not have much say. So a lot of people will prefer to support Obasa. They will prefer to align with Obasa because they know that he has that power. And recently, he just announced that his son will be the chairman of Agege local government. He called a meeting, told them not to announce their ambition yet, that is the other contenders. And before you know it, the next day they woke up to his son's poster everywhere and they were surprised. Is this not the same person that told us not to keep it on the down low? Let's not announce our ambition yet. They did not know that that was a strategy on its own. And now he's busy enforcing candidates on all local governments in Lagos State. He's the one picking candidates that will run for local government chairman and councillors. Can you imagine? You are the speaker of assembly in Lagos State and your son wants to be the local government chairman, a 32-year-old boy. It's not bad. It's not like he's too young. That's not what I'm saying. But, him, enforcing that his son should be the candidate, should be the primary candidate. That's really bad. Why don't you, allow him run on a level playing field? Give other people the same opportunity that you are offering to your son as well. Allow them run. Let's know how prominent and how influential each of the candidates are to be able to pull in votes for themselves. But, because he feels like he's high and mighty, he thinks that he's very influential now, especially after the reinstatement. So he's doing anything that he wants in Lagos State while Sanwo-Olu is just looking. And according to reports, the future for Sanwo-Olu is very bleak because if care is not taken, he might not even finish his tenure. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Dayo Akande, who says, "Don't dig the pit too deep. Politics is about intrigues, which you are all guilty of. Enemy today, friend tomorrow. Sanwo-Olu will not go down without pulling someone's agbada." Whose agbada does he want to pull now is a question. John Oluwaseyi says, "It's only God that will save Lagos from the hands of these dangerous people." Femi Ajayi, "If I were the governor, even if it will cost me the second term, I wouldn't mind. Setting the right precedent is necessary in leadership. Sanwo-Olu return will promote lawlessness and lack of regard for constituted authority he meant. Even Obasa himself will not tolerate his behavior from another person. If he were the governor, even now as a speaker, he will not tolerate this kind of attitude." Charles says, "Baba's influence will end soon, 2027. The masses and some of his boys will teach him a lesson." You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.